Welcome to the show, everybody. It's mcgamer and we are back for another episode here on the single-player LP world. It's been a minute since the last time we were here, ladies and gents, but we are back and better than ever. If you didn't notice, there's already a bunch of changes to the Let's Play that I'd like to go ahead and mention. So I think what I'm going to do is, if you want to skip right to the gameplay, I'll put a little thing on the screen right now of a timestamp where you can click and go to that point in the video and it'll take you to the gameplay. But I need to talk for the OG peoples that care about how the series works and how I record episodes and how I'm gonna formulate my ideas for the episodes and stuff. So if you're bored by that and you just want to see the video, I'll give you the timestamp now. But otherwise, for all of you OG people who are still here and haven't clicked, I hope none of you clicked, honestly, because this is important stuff we're talking about here. I actually recorded this intro once already using shaders, and I realized I went back and it was horribly laggy. So I was like, okay, we'll try this another time. But I know what my computer is capable of now, and we will be working on that later. So I would like to go ahead and announce, though, that shaders will be making appearances in multiple episodes now, if not once per episode at least. Basically, really only to look at the creations we make, stuff like that. I won't really ever use shaders, like, primarily. One, because my computer can't handle it very well. It doesn't look very good when I'm moving around. It looks great when it's like a still image or whatever, but not much else. So we're back on the single player LP world. It's been a minute. I'm very excited to be back. Actually, at the time I'm recording this, I have no idea what I'm going to do this episode, but I really wanted to start recording and I really wanted to get you guys explanations. So that's what we're doing. Actually, I think I'm going to go to the top over there and talk a little bit. I haven't been on top of that for ages, but we're finally back on the single-player LP world, and the few quick notes for the OG lads that are watching this video. Along with everything on the channel, as you may have noticed, I've updated the intro for this series. For those of you guys that don't know, maybe you're new, I used the same intro on these videos, basically for my entire YouTube career. We're over 3 years in, and I never switched up the intros. The first thing I ever really made for YouTube was that Ben's World intro. It was Deeks Plays Minecraft, whatever. And the thing is, I knew I wanted to pay homage to that. I loved the concept of it. It was simple. It was something I made, and it was iconic in a way. Like, people hear the intro of that song, which is called Automagic by Televisor. If you don't know, Televisor is an amazing group. If you didn't know that. But basically, when people would hear that, they would instantly think of my series, because it used to be a thing where I would upload Ben's World once a week, and I would use that intro every time as the same thing, and then I actually use a Televisor song as the outro to the series as well. That's something I still do today, and I'll probably never change that, because that's also very iconic. But anyway, yeah, the intro's changed. I like it a lot. I like the way it turned out. It didn't actually take very long to edit. It's a very simple thing, but I would encourage you to go back and watch it over and over and over, just because I'm in love with it. I'm very happy with it. I think for ages, up until very recently, I was like, I don't know if I want to change the intro, because, like I said, it's iconic. I don't know how most of you guys would feel about it, but one day I was just playing around in Movie Maker, and I was like, you know what, let's try something out. And I realized it was great, and I was like, you know what, screw it, let's use it, see how it works. And I think it's going to become a permanent thing now. In fact, we're also going to go over here this time and keep talking. I need to show you guys all the creations that we've made over the years as we get back into this series. So that's that. So it's the same font, same colors that are used in the original intro, except the Deeks. Deeks is green instead of purple, I think. I didn't like the purple with the darkened background anyway of the video I was using as my background bit for it. So I just made it green. It just looked better. But yeah. So we've also got a new thumbnail design. For those of you guys that clicked on this video in the first place, you probably noticed, hey, that looks a little bit different. And if you follow me on Twitter, you know full well that it's different, because I uploaded like a little test thumbnail earlier on in the very beginning of 2017, very early January. But now we've got a new plan for those. It used to be that the old thumbnails I would do. In the top left, it would say Ben's World, and in the bottom left, it would have like the episode number. And that was all well and good, but I wanted something for this series. What did I actually end up putting? Did I ever end up putting anything on this beacon? I guess not. I need to sneeze. Well, that was painful. Anyway, so the old thumbnails had the numbers on it, but like I said, I needed episode numbers on it, but I needed something that was going to work with all the new thumbnail designs, which is basically like it says Deeks plays and then whatever game it is, and then in the background is like a still of whatever game. I know what I'm talking about. Game. It's bear with me, guys. It's been a minute since I've talked this long about like I need to get back into my let's play commentator voice mentality thing because I haven't used it in a while, and it's something you gotta warm back up. So bear with me. I'm sorry, but yeah. So the thumbnails are new. I think they look really dope. If you want, I can put one up of this one on Twitter. This bro. It's rained 50 bajillion times since I've tried to start making this intro. This is like my third take, and it just keeps raining, and it's really frustrating. Anyway, we'll ignore the rain. Anyway, but basically, because I'm now uploading 2 to 3 times a week instead of basically every day, I have a lot more time to think about episode ideas and how I want my episodes to look. Typically, episodes are going to try to be between 20 and 30 minutes, which is a lot longer than most of the videos that I'm uploading now. Typically, I try to make them between 10 and 15 minutes for the funtage, stuff like that. Different series for the funtages. But now, there's a little cave entrance over here. That's pretty cute. I didn't know this existed. I should have, like, not gone this way. This was a bad idea. Oh well. So uploading 2 to 3 times a week, but this gives me a lot of extra time to think of ideas for this series. Think of things that I want to build, stuff that I want to make. Maybe even if it's something like going to explore something when there's a new update, which we did recently actually. And by recently I mean in the most recent couple of episodes, we went out and looked for the what's it called? Woodland Mansion, something like that. Found a little couple of totems of undying. Got our cute little egg in here chilling, and we've got a couple of Debugeron heads up here as well for all of you StarQuest people. May it rest in peace. Yep, we've got Derb up here looking out across the water. This is actually, he's looking at where the sun rises every morning. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm an emotional piece of shit. Ignore me. Anyway, the view from up here is always really nice, though. I love the view from up here. It's very cool because you can see my tree over there. You can see the beacon over there, and you can see, of course, our little place over here. I don't really know what to call it. I guess we'll just call it home base or something. But yeah, so it gives me time now because I'm only uploading certain times. I have a lot more time to think. End of story. Which means these episodes are going to be a lot better. I'm going to force myself to make them a lot better, and I'm going to force myself to make sure that I'm not uploading it unless it's, like, quality shit. And you're probably sitting there going, Deeks, is this quality shit? You're just walking around and talking. I know, but I need to update you guys in some way, shape, or form, and I can't think of any other way to do it, so allow me. Okay? Just calm down. Jesus. Anyway. I'm just kidding. You guys know full well, how the deal here on Ben's World goes. It's all the same. It's all the same, really. This looks sloppy. Why is this all... I need to make this all stone. That looks weird. Anyway, so I'm actually leaving for class here in a little bit. I don't have time to record the full video now like I sometimes would, but I have a couple of ideas already down on paper that I'd like to try out, if not in this episode, maybe in the next episode or the episode after that. So I'm going to go to class for now. I'll see you guys in a jiffy. But other than that, I'll figure out what I'm doing in this episode a little bit later on. So, I've already used up enough of this video talking about random crap. So, I will see you guys in just a bit. Alrighty, everybody, we are back. Why did I move the cobble? Why did I move the cobble out of my inventory? Today, ladies and gents, we're finally back. Finally back. We're back doing things. I can't concentrate because there's a fucking train horn going on outside my window, and there's also lightning going on in the game, and I'm way too lazy to turn down the volume. So, we're actually going to go check on the sea temple really quickly, and also go to the end, because I really want to figure out if I can fix my Ender. If you guys remember, a long time ago, I was working on making an Enderman spawner, well, grinder, really, where I could grind not only XP, but also get tons and tons of Ender Pearls, because Ender Pearls are really valuable in a single-player world to help you get around. They're really helpful with building things, and I'm running low again, so I would really like if I could get, like, a bunch today, if possible. But thank you guys. If you guys did decide to skip through the last, like, 10 minutes of footage or whatever, where I was explaining to people, it's all good. No worries. Glad you guys wanted to get right to the thick of things and get into the video. Today, like I said, we're typically I would like to be able to build something, or I'd like to be able to make something cool. But in this episode, because I've already used like 10 minutes, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go. We're going to see what's up here at the Sea Temple. I feel like I might have left a couple of things that I need, or not need, but I could use at the Sea Temple. So I'm going to check that out first, and then we're going to hit the end and see what's up. I've forgotten how long this ride is, so I'm going to speed up the footage starting now. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Like I said, we are gonna check out the Sea Temple first. Honestly, probably should have just kept the minecart in the thing. There we go. Anyway, so it's been a very long time since I was out here doing things at the Sea Temple, mainly because I got almost all the materials that I possibly could from it originally when I had first tried to get the stuff going. Get the materials. If I remember correctly, we should be directly inside. Yep, I was right. I was right. I remember what I did. I remember. It's been a minute, but I remember. Anyway, guys, I'd like to go ahead and take this moment to go ahead and say that if you guys have any ideas for certain builds you guys think that I would enjoy building, or you think I would have fun with, I just said the same thing 2 times in a row. Be sure to let me know down below. I love hearing from you guys, as always. It makes my day when you guys leave comments, so be sure to leave me a comment if you have any ideas for certain builds. Anyway, so it looks like there's still a bunch of this stuff that we can tear down. Like, we can get down this whole middle area in here if we want extra blocks. And it looks like we've still got a ton of extra stuff here as well. So that's good. That's very good. But I didn't apparently leave anything else. And that should be... This should be ocean right here. Am I right? Yep, we are in the ocean. Where's that little island? That's the little island over there. I've got a little bed and stuff over there. But turns out I was wrong. My suspicions were incorrect. So we're going to go back down. Get back on the rail here. Where is it? Back here? Yes? There we go. A little bit difficult to navigate. Should have made it a little bit more easy, but whatever, that's fine. So in that case, we're going to hit the end for the first time in a very long time. It's been like, how many episodes since the last time we were in the end? That's something you should leave a comment on. Somebody tell me in the comments below when was the last time we were in the end, because it's been a minute since I was at the end. So, this should be interesting. This should be interesting. We'll see what it's like. I've forgotten what it's like, and Unsure if it's going to render in the new end that like came out like 2 updates ago and that I just like casually missed. I don't think I even need to get in the cart at this point. Yeah, it's like right here. Screw it. I could actually investigate the caves around here a little bit more and see if there's anything extra around here. More mine carts in there. That's dope. We'll keep this one on me for good measure. But if I remember correctly, it's like over here and to the right. I don't think I left anything. Yep. Over here and to the right. I was right. Okay, let's get that there and this here. I've already killed the Ender Dragon, of course. So, 360 no scope into the end here. Pretty noises. Okay, so if you guys don't remember all this and you're maybe you're new to the series or something, we did all of this a very, very long time ago. Wow, I left a ton of materials here as well. Damn. Probably for good reason, too. Should still be... I don't think I've ever changed the difficulty, so it should still be on normal, which means once we get out here, things should start spawning. So if you guys did miss this video... Actually, it was a series of videos that I did making this Ender... We call it the Ender over here in these here parts. If you missed that, definitely go check those out, because those are some really cool episodes. Obviously, it's not my design. I copied it from a bunch of the Minecraft guys when they were making it on their respective servers. Respective? Did I say that right? Yeah, I said that right. So where we got all of our Ender balls at? Did I even collect enough at all? Apparently not. They're probably all in chests down here. Yep, they're all in chests down here. I remember. I'm not that dumb, okay? It's been a minute, but I remember. Had a bunch of chests stocked full here, around here somewhere. Let me see. Yep, there's one right there. And it looks like I was in I hadn't quite finished this room yet, because there are some of these that don't have the stuff on it. So now, let's go over here. Do we have any Endermen spawning? No, we do not. Interesting. That's pretty sad, guys. This was so much fun. This was like the best source of XP for a very long time. Like the zombie spawner that we made a few episodes ago, which was actually like a month and a half ago, is effective and fun to use. But man, this was the spot. Is the thing, dude. The thing is, now that we've got all this stuff built, I'm pretty sure all we would have to do is alter this. In fact, what I'm going to do is, I'm actually going to break right here. I'm going to go see if there's any new design that includes, like, this overall, like, architecture that I can just, like, tweak something, see if I can make it right again. And if not, I guess at some point we're just going to have to tear it all down and try again. Because I want to be able to use the end a lot more than I do now. It's a really convenient place to get a lot of stuff done, and right now I'm just sort of ignoring it, which isn't really cool. So let's do our best here. I'm gonna go see if I can find some information, and I will be right back. Alrighty, everybody, we're back. I did figure out that okay, we haven't figured it out yet, but turns out I was making my farm apparently a lot different from other people. Get out of there, dude. You don't need to be there. So I've taken out the first little level right here, but I have to take basically everything from this block where I'm looking at and up I need to get rid of. So that's going to take me a while. My plan is to do that off camera because I feel like the last time I did speed builds or digs or whatever, they didn't. Nobody really cared about them, and that's fine. So if you guys don't want to see that, I'll do that off camera. But basically, I'm going to show you guys what we need to do, and we're going to do it in the next episode. So now we've got a nice little plan coming up for our next video. Basically, what's going to happen is, I think actually because the vines, well, actually, I take that back. Give me a second. Let me make this right. So all the buttons that I just broke are all down there lying on the ground. I don't really have any in my inventory right now, but there used to be a row of cobblestone right here that had little pieces of what's it called? Friggin' buttons on them. And the buttons were to trigger the Endermen, I think, because, what is it? They think it's a full block, so they're not afraid to walk on top of it, and because it's not a full block, they fall down. So basically, from this block here, we're going to make a 32 by 32, I believe, is the number, because that's like the max I think you can do, or max that will make sense at least. A max thing, 32 by 32 square of straight up slabs, just like these, all upside down. And basically, I'm getting the design from DocM77. If you don't know Doc and you play Minecraft, are you really playing Minecraft? DocM is one of the coolest dudes in the entire community, and he's still one of the only ones that is still relevant as far as tutorials and everything else goes. So shouts to DocM. He's not going to watch this video, but I've used his designs many a time, and they've worked flawlessly for me. Up until this one, which was because I messed up myself. So, all praise to the DocM77. Thank you, my friend. So basically, that's really about it. I'm going to go break all of this off camera and get rid of it and begin work. And we will do that all in the next episode. This episode was a little not exactly what I wanted it to be, but you can't always get what you want when you're doing Minecraft videos. So hopefully you guys understand. I hope that you guys are more so just really excited about the return of the series. Technically it never really left, but obviously everything was on hiatus for about a month and a half. So thank you guys for watching this video. But like I said, that is going to wrap it up. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button. Helps me out tremendously. And I will see all of you guys in the next one. So until then, take your Lapis. Bye, guys.